Excellent afternoon, everyone. Excellent afternoon. We are welcome to this afternoon's broadcast, and Happy New Year to those of us who have not discussed with me this year. Happy New Year once again. I hope we're okay and we're great and we're bubbling. So today we are looking at how do we start the year feeling good, looking fresh. How do we start the year, actually having the best habits like we always want. So we are looking at detoxification and water therapy today. And also for those of us who are in the weight loss and belly fat training group, we are kicking off with a good year. So we are all welcome. You can say good afternoon so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast as I share it on my page and also share in some of the groups. Excellent afternoon and happy new week, the first week of 2021. Hello, if you're welcome. If you're from UK, you're welcome. I hope the cold is not too much. Oh? Hey, those of us here, we are saying it's hot. And those of you there in UK and US, you're really having some cold and even snowstorms. Isn't God wonderful? God is wonderful, gracious God that gives all that we need. So we are all welcome. Welcome everyone to this afternoon's broadcast as we look at detoxification and water therapy. It's health is not just about one particular thing. It's comprehensive, and when we talk about anti-aging, we talk about good health, stamina and the rest, then you need to have the total comprehensive lifestyle that can actually give you the best health. Welcome, Onome. You're welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me for this afternoon's broadcast. We are all welcome as we look at detoxification and water therapy. Kindly share on your page, on your profile, and to friends who might need it. This, detox and water therapy is for actually everyone. It's actually for everyone, and the more knowledge you have. Yeah, if you cold and lockdown, I can imagine. Wow. So you need to, find how to make yourself happy, how to warm up, how to, even in that enclosed flats and houses, to make sure you do your exercise, indoor exercises, and enjoy yourself. The Lord will help you people. Those of us here, at least, when they talk about lockdown, you talk about lockdown, not cold and the rest, trying to disturb you as part of the thing. So we are all welcome. We are all welcome. On Saturday, we handled your BMI, and we looked at I calculated some people's BMI, and we talked about how it's related to good health and what you can do. Welcome, Ivana. You're welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome, Idowu. Welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. We are looking at detoxification and water therapy today, and we'll look deep into it, how you can do it, and how you can actually enjoy your life. Of course, some of us have heard a lot about water therapy and all the good things it can do for you. The origin, Chinese people, Japanese people, and how it's been very helpful to elongate their lifespan and things like that. Incidentally, I was talking with a lady, and when she told me the quantity of water she takes a day, I was alarmed. Well, me particularly, I wasn't a water person until I met my husband. No wonder I used to actually have serious constipation, because some of these habits that we take for granted are part of the things causing so many illnesses for us. Water, as we'll find out as we go on, is a major part of our body. And if you want something to feel good, give it what it contains. It's just like fish. If you put fish inside water, it's happy. If you take the bird to the air, it's happy. So when you give the body water that is composed of, the body is happy. So we actually need to look into that and make sure that we give our bodies what they need. All right, so we'll go into this afternoon's teaching. My name once again is Ngozi Achonwan. I teach men and women natural products for healthy living. I also coach you on how you can enjoy your life optimally now while reducing your aging process, you know, rejuvenating, having more stamina. I also coach and mentor people on weight loss, belly fat trimming, and how they can move away from, you know, a conventional medicine to a lifestyle change that can actually give them the best of health that they need. Welcome Christy, welcome Gloria to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome Elimi, and welcome Jennifer to this afternoon's broadcast. You're all welcome. So this afternoon we are looking at detoxification. I want to ask, what is detoxification? You know, it's, you know, what our bodies generally do. It's a natural process that God has already, you know, put our bodies through. When he created us, is a natural process that our body always go through. So every minute of every day, our body interacts with other organs for, you know, the harmful substances to be removed and also or be neutralized in the body. You know, so our body goes through that. But detoxification could also mean like a temporary dietary intervention, you know, specifically designed to eliminate toxins from the body. So usually when people talk about programs of detox and detoxification diet, you know, this is the process they are talking about. But naturally, our bodies detoxify every time. You know, when you're sweating, when you're urinating, and also internally in the system, when some dead cells are eaten by, you know, the living ones, you know, all these are kind of cleansing and removal of all these things from our system. So when talking about natural detoxification, different organs work hand in hand to cleanse the body. The liver, for example, filters maybe like an average of 1.4 liters of blood every minute. How awesome God is. Every particular minute, our liver is at work filtering, you know, that quantity of blood. God is too much. I really appreciate and I thank God. And I'm so grateful that this God has made everything to work all in one. And you know, he has made our body to be able to heal itself, cleanse itself, do all these things. It's just the natural things, or you know, some of the things we do around us that is now interfering with that natural process that God has already placed us. But on the other hand, detoxification through intervention, you know, human interventions also involves things like fasting. Like when you talk about fasting, then you can talk about autophagy, you know, fasting without water, you know, to make sure that you actually allow the dead part, the dead cells to be eaten by the living one, and you know, you starve yourself through fasting, and then some diet, withdrawal from certain types of food like meat, some types of meat, and you know, trying to eat certain types of food, maybe like vegetables and fruits, and so that you'll be able to now have that intervention of detoxification, you know, programs that you can have. Happy New Year, Esther. How are you, Mommy Esther? Well done. Antola, Happy New Year to you all. All right, Happy New Year. I don't think I can read all you're saying. You're welcome, Esther. So when we talk about detox programs, you know, so detoxification and detox diets or programs, they are like short term interventions that people design, different people, different company, different health centers, you know, they design it to eliminate toxins from the body, promote health, and also assist with weight loss and belly fat trimming. Especially some people who have health issues, you find that they are placed on some kind of detox so that it can help them to have better lives. But in essence, it's really, you know, just like creating the perfect condition to support our body in doing the job it was actually made to do. Our bodies, our system, God has already made them to actually detoxify naturally on its own. Like I said, the body, God made it to heal itself. God made the body to cleanse itself. So, but when the body is not actually doing that because of certain issues that we're going to be looking at later, then that's why you need some of those short-term detox program to help you do take your body back to where it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. All right. Okay. Why should you detox? Our body is constantly working to dispel toxins and unwanted matter from the various systems. Like I said, that's what our body is always doing. It's always, working to expel and dispel all those toxins from our system. But over time, the body gets run down from unhealthy food, especially when you eat junk, like people who go on alcohol, caffeine, drugs, stress, and environmental toxins. They are all part of modern life, day life that we have now. I can remember one time one guy was asking me when I told him he needed aloe vera gel. He was like, my grandmother didn't take it and he was healthy, and he lived up to 100 and something. I said, fine. The soil during your grandmother's time is not the soil you have now. The vegetables, that time they will go to the back of the house, no fertilizer, no toxins, no free radicals, no production of anything that is, in the polluting the air. So they ate fresh things. If you like, go back to your mother's time when there was no vehicle or generator to be bringing out smokes and things like that. Anyway, so no matter how healthy your diet or lifestyle may be, external factors still require us to give the body a chance to recharge and dispel anything that may be holding us back from actually experiencing superior health and long-lasting vitality. Welcome, Chichioma. Good afternoon. You're welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. So when our vital organs are placed under too much pressure and unable to work effectively and efficiently, then that is when illness and diseases will now begin to appear. So you need to take time to cleanse the body and nurture these vital organs so that it will go a long way in preventing, illnesses and sicknesses, and also having immediate effects, on your life, then so that you can have greater energy, clearer and glowing skin. It's when your system is clean and cleansed, everywhere is open, that you have clear skin. You have, like this morning I just had my bath though. I didn't put any cream, I didn't put anything on my face, nothing. I just had my bath in the morning, and see, everywhere is glowing because it's from inside. It's from inside out. It's not a matter of rubbing things on your face. So you need to be clean inside. When you're clean inside, then it glows everywhere. It glows and you're looking good. Happy New Year, Kemisola. How are you? Okay, so you need to take time to cleanse your system, to nurture your system, so that you can have better digestion, better mental health, clearer skin, smoother skin, glowing skin, more energy, good health, and so on and so forth. We have a detox. Well, every beginning of the year, I go through my detox program. That's why I'm teaching it now, so that people can know what to do. Like I always say, every quarter I do detox. I do my detoxification 3 to 4 times every month. That's major ones, like I'm having now. So I'll have it for between 3 to 9 days, depending on how I feel and how much time I have. So I advise you to also, schedule time that you can have a thorough cleansing of your system, so that you'll be able to, become new, glowing. If you see me in the next 7 days now, you will notice the difference. I'll be stronger, I'll be healthier, I'll be firmer. Even though I do my daily detox, I have that, habits and lifestyle of doing daily detox. But even with that, I still bring out every beginning of the year to make sure that I go through that routine and protocol. So now, how do you know that your body needs to detoxify? I want to share with us maybe like 10 or 11 signs that shows your body needs, a detox. Welcome, Kehinde. How are you? Long time, Pastor Mrs. God bless you. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. The first thing is you constantly feel fatigued. When you're always feeling tired, even when you wake up in the morning, you feel stressed, you feel overwhelmed, then you need to detox. Then secondly, if you experience frequent headaches and lack of mental clarity, you're just tired in the mind, then you need to detox. Then when you often have some skin breakages and blemishes, or you look tired or dull, or or you lack that brightness and glowing, in your skin and the rest, then you need to detox. Then also, if you're having digestive issues, you're having like some kind of ulcer, some kind of constipation, some kind of diarrhea and uncomfortable and irregular stooling, then you need to detox. Then also, if you're craving for unhealthy foods, if you're craving for things like fried food, processed meats, dairy, you're craving for some kind of flour, pastries, carbohydrates, diet coke and all those things like that, you just find out that you naturally crave for this thing, you go for sugar, carbonated drinks, you can't help yourself. Once you're having like kind of cravings, strong cravings and addiction, then you need to detox. Also, if you frequently have, naturally, if you frequently drink coffee, if you frequently drink alcohol, if you frequently you're on some kind of drugs because of some health issues, prescription drugs from the doctor, then you need to detox. Or even people who have cigarette issues, who are addicted to cigarettes, then you also need to detox. Then if you are exposed to common environmental toxins such as carbon emissions through generators, and we all have them here and there, cigarette smokes, herbicides, for those of us maybe who even live in the village, but we live where they farm and they're always spreading things on the farm, pesticide, artificial fragrances, and household chemicals. There was a time they were washing a place where I was, and they were using I think they called it acid, trying to clean off the toilet. If you see how pungent the smell was, somebody who inhaled such things frequently will need frequent detoxification, because they found out at a time where they had industries and there were a lot of emissions, that people who lived there were short life, their longevity was reduced more than those who were living in the countryside. So all these things are part of the things that tells you that you need to detox. You can go ahead and ask your questions, and then I'm going to be answering them later in the broadcast when we move on. So if you are carrying excess body weight, like last week, or I think on Saturday, yes, Saturday, we measured our BMI. If your BMI is more than normal, if your belly fat, I also told us that we can go ahead and measure our BMI, our belly fat measurement. If it's also more than what it should be, then you need to detox. Then if you often feel emotionally unstable, depressed, unmotivated, lacking energy and enthusiasm, you need to detox. When you did, sometimes some of those things you think is just about mental or spiritual issue. It actually has to do with your health. When you're healthier, you will actually feel better. Sorry, excuse me. When you're healthier, you actually feel better. So then if your breath and body odor seems to have an alarming stink, or you just notice yourself that you're beginning to smell the way you don't like, no matter how much deodorant you use or how much toothpaste you use, then you actually need to detox. So actually a detox is your opportunity to give your body a break and allow your own self-cleansing and self-healing processes to kick into gear. Then your body is actually, God, like I said, made our bodies to be innately, and intelligent, and to have periodic cleansing in a way that it can reset the buttons and start us also back on a healthier, happier, and more vibrant us. So detox is a must for anybody who wants to actually live a healthy life. Welcome Olaide, you're welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome Abishag. Welcome Josephine. We're all welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. I'm going to be looking at some benefits of detoxification, but before then I want to give us a little tip, maybe like 4 tips or 5 tips for effective detox. The first tip is hydration. When you're going through detoxification, you must be hydrated. You must take plenty water. And that's why I also want to briefly talk about water therapy. For those of us in the group, we started today and we started with our water therapy. It was so exciting, some of the questions the people were asking and some of the comments they were making at the background. Welcome, Joy. You're welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. So we started with water therapy, and of course, okay, before I go through what water therapy is, I'll briefly share with us. Why is water important? Water is very important because it eliminates toxic particles and also helps to rejuvenate our cells. So you need to aim at taking 3 to 5 liters of water every day. Of course, those of us who are in the weight loss group, we know that's natural for us. I have a group, we have a chat room where we discuss and we tell ourselves about, weight loss, and we help ourselves to make sure we maintain good weight. If you want to join it, you can put weight loss group or belly fat group, and I can still bring you. It's still free. Very soon I will close the free group. Anyway, so you need to aim at taking 3 to 5 liters of water every day. And how this can happen, how do you make sure you are able to take this? You need to do your early morning water therapy. That's the first routine that you must inculcate into your lifestyle, your early morning water therapy. Then you also use meal times as a reminder to make sure you're hydrated. So how do you do this? You can take like 500 ml, that's like a sachet water, or 1 bottle 75 cl water. You take it before each meal. So like now, of course, you're supposed to have your breakfast, lunch and dinner, but of course for us in the weight loss group, we have only 1 cooked meal a day. Our breakfast is like healthy smoothies, which I have a book for, and then our dinner, if you're having, you can exchange your cooked meal, either your lunch or your dinner, whichever one. Then the second meal is like fruits or vegetables that you eat and nuts that you eat, and then your main meal. And of course, we are also watching our calories in the group. We teach ourselves all these things, how to check each meal you're eating to make sure of how much calorie it is that you're keeping to your calorie deficit, so that you can gradually and as a lifestyle reduce this weight and actually reduce the belly fat. All right, so I'm trying to tell you how you can easily take your 3 to 5 liters of water every day. So I said the first one is your early morning water therapy. For early morning water therapy, you are supposed to take 1.5 liter that early morning, what I'm holding in my hand. So if you take 1.5 liter during your early morning therapy, and then you now go to your exercise. During your exercise, you can decide to take 75 cl or 1 liter or even another 1.5, depending on how long your exercise is and how much time you have. And then the remaining, let's say like 2 to 3 liters of water remaining you for the day. The 3 meals, before each meal we take away another like 1.5 from you, and then the remaining 1.5 you just space it after meal when you're relaxing. So if you do it like that, you'll be able to easily come up to the 5 liters. And again, replace your carbonated drinks and fruit juices with water. Water is the best thing you can do to your body. All right, welcome Comfort, welcome Joy, you're welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. We can ask our questions and I'll still answer our questions as we go on. So we're looking at detoxification and water therapy and how it can help you, the process of how you can take it. And I'm saying that for detoxification, the first tip is that you must be hydrated. because it's when you take water and you're hydrated that, you know, you're able to remove those toxins, either through sweating or through urine, and then you are able to rejuvenate your cells in a way that the good cells and the living cells can eat up the dead cell, and they are all active and you're looking younger. So we are now on talking about water therapy, and I said every day you're supposed to take between 3 to 5 liters of water, and I've told you how easy you can do this. So how to maximize the benefit of water therapy? Water therapy is very, very important. It's very, very, you know, time will not permit me to go through all the benefits of water therapy, also because the benefits of detoxification covers the benefits of water therapy. But water therapy, it's you wake up in the morning, it's very simple, it's very practical, it's very cheap, it's part of the cheapest health, you know, lifestyle change you can adopt, and the cheapest thing you can do to your body. Okay, Joy, I'm going to add you to the group. All right, Onome, I'll add you to the group. All right, so then the protocol for water therapy is this, okay? Immediately you wake up, in fact, before you sleep, fill your 1.5 liter and keep beside your bed. Not your night bottle water. You know, you are supposed to always have water beside you. You can wake up choking, you can wake up coughing, you can wake up not feeling, you can wake up very thirsty. You're supposed to have a bottle of water beside you that you can just sip so that you feel better. But not drinking too much water in the night so that you don't wake up several times to use the toilet. But you just hold, you have your this is 1.5 liter. I'm advertising ever. Anyway, this is free advert for them. All right, so you have your 1.5 liter of water. The basic protocol is this: immediately you wake up in the morning, you drink 1.5 liter of water, which is equivalent to, like, if I pour it now, it will be like 5 or 7 glasses, depending on the size of the glass and the shape of the glass. All right, so, and what happens is that you will not eat or drink any other thing 1 hour before and 1 hour after, and that's why it's very good for you to do it immediately you wake up, because immediately you wake up you wouldn't have eaten anything, you know, and then it's even still early for you to begin to think about breakfast. So immediately you wake up, you take your 1.5 liter of water, and then it might not be easy for people who have not done it before. Like some people this morning, this was the first time. They are trying. Or somebody said there's no way I can finish 1.5 liter, and as we discussed, she found out how easy it will be for her. I gave her some tips that she can use to be sure she finishes the 1.5 liter. My own wasn't difficult. In 3 minutes I finished my own, but because I was trying to answer 1 or 2 people that 6 a.m. in the group, it took me another, you know, it took me another extra 2 minutes to gulp up the remaining part of the bottle. And to make it easy for me, I drink it from the bottle. If you're pouring it in the cup, you know, it's cumbersome and you might not be able to, you know, finish it. You might even get tired. I just did 75 cl. I dropped it, relaxed. After about a minute or so, you know, after about a minute again, I said it. So when you're starting out, you may want to make it easier by, you know, taking maybe like 4 glasses or 2 glasses, then you pause, and then you take another 2 glasses, then you pause before you finish it. But you need to finish it within the shortest space of time. You shouldn't really elongate. So water therapy is very, very good for you. So if you take 1.5 liter early in the morning, then during your exercise, which is also very compulsory, and which is the second tip we need when we are having detox. You know, exercise strengthens your lung capacity and ability. It helps you burn some calories and also help you to lose weight and belly fat. It also strengthens and improves your muscle, you know, fat equation. So if you finish that your water therapy, for those of us who want to have our devotion, if we've not had our devotion, our meditation, then you can now go over for your exercise. So you aim to move your body regularly throughout the day. Sedentary life is not good, because no matter how much detox you're having, and you're having sedentary life, you will not give your body the opportunity to sweat out some of those toxins that are within you. So you need to break your exercises into smaller chunks. You know, you can, especially if you're not if you don't have so much time in the morning to go through it, so you can have 10 to 30 minutes walk in the morning, or your aerobics, and then you have some stretches during the day. Watch my page. If you go down my page, you'll see a number of places where I have talked about how you can exercise and how you can make sure you don't have sedentary life, you know, throughout. Let me not go so much into that. They are all on my page. All right, blessings. All those who need to join the group, I'm going to put you in the group. So you need to incorporate being active into your social life. Catch up with your friends, take walk with your family members. Then you don't always have to be in the gym, but even if you're in the gym or in the house, you know, try to inculcate exercise into your lifestyle. Then number 3, you need to eat real food, living food. Let's disease from dead food that has been canned and kept inside can for weeks and months and years. You know, those food, I don't know how, you know, much life they have. You know, specific foods actually assist in deactivating toxins and also removing them from our body, especially the heavy metal buildup that is in our system. So aim to incorporate as much fruits and vegetables as possible into your diet. Then how can you do this? You can do this by using whole fruits, eating whole fruits. Like I've told us in some of my videos that we should reduce juices, because especially for those of us who need to lose weight. You know, today also in the group somebody was saying that her own, no, is not weight loss, so her own is that she has low sugar, you know, content, so she needs actually to increase her sugar. So people have their different issues, but there is nothing that does not have a solution naturally, because God has made us in a way that we will get natural solutions from every issues that we are having. So you can take your smoothies, you can have your salad. All these will help you to eat real living food, you know. So you need to incorporate chlorophyll rich foods such as green vegetables, you know, and herbal tea into your meal. Remember, for those of us who are middle age and above, you're lacking estrogen, and so you need cytostrogen to make up for the estrogen that you're lacking. All right, Vera, I'm going to add you to the group. So food containing citric and malic acid like grapes, oranges, lemons, and other citrus fruits, you know, as well as food that are selenium rich foods like nuts, Brazilian nuts, like mushroom, like sunflower seeds, you know, all these are good. They assist in removal of heavy and metal buildup within our body. Also, aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel is fantastic also in removal of, you know, toxins and metals from our system. In fact, I found it to be the best, easiest. You know, when I'm talking about best, I talk about it comprehensively. I find it to be the best and easiest way you can do it, because it comes, especially forever aloe vera gel, it stabilizes 99.9% of aloe vera. This aloe vera has 210 nutrients and amino acids. It has selenium, saponin. It also has saponin that naturally cleanses. So it's a natural cleansing, you know, plant, and that's why a lot of people use it for making, you know, external cream, things like that, and also making foods that we drink. It cleanses our system so naturally and so beautifully that people who, like, for me, I've already taken my aloe vera gel today because I'm going through my detox. But it's not even just during the detox. During the detox, I drink maybe like 1 bottle every other day, or at most 1 bottle in 3 days. But naturally, if it's other days, I can use up to 5 to 7 days to finish 1 bottle. But when I'm detoxifying, I take it much so that it can actually cleanse my system, you know, faster. I'm just going to do a very short demo. I don't have much time today. But for those of us who have not watched my demo, I'm going to do a very short demo to show us what this aloe vera can do in your system. So when I talk about taking aloe vera, this is the water I have been drinking. Let me have my tissue, please, from my table. This is the water I've been drinking now. At least you saw me pour out of it. So it's natural water. So if I pour a bit into this cup and into this cup, That's the water I'll be taking today. So if I pour a bit into both cups, okay, let me still drink it. For those who didn't see me when I took it, so this is my water, my natural water. Like I said, our body is filled with water. A high percentage of our body is ordinary water, is water. And so, like I said, you need to give your body this water. But toxins, environmental issues, stress, and the rest are always there trying to rob us of good health. And this iodine will just represent for me all those toxins. So let's say you have stress and it enters, environmental, pollution, and the rest. So it turns this water that is cleaner before to now become polluted. The way that generator, what is it called? Generator smokes, car smokes, and all those things can make your system not to be what it's supposed to be and pollute your system. So this is now the polluted body. So if you're like me, that every morning or during my detox program, I have my aloe vera gel. This is my normal aloe vera. I can take it. That's the one I opened. That I'm almost finished. I opened it yesterday morning. Like I said, I'm taking a lot now because I'm detoxifying. I've not taken any cooked food. This is my food. I'm going to show you what my food is. So now, for example, you take it as I've taken it in my system. Let me also give this its own to take, you know. So you pour, just to demonstrate, to show you. So what happens, it begins to cleanse. Aloe vera is so sweet to me that I'm taking more than what I need to pour in. It begins to cleanse your system. It begins to cleanse the system until it clears out all, you know, the toxins in your system, until it cleanses all out. I'll still just add a little more. I'm being miserly of it. Oh, my aloe vera, oh, my demo. Anyway, by the time you take your aloe vera, it cleanses your system, and it will be as you're looking at the water now. So you're completely cleansed. But take, for example, you're still going out of your normal duty. Of course, you're not going to tell people to put off their generators. You're not going to tell that car that is smoking to stop smoking. But because you're already cleansed, even when all those ones come, you know what happens. You'll find out that you're still very clean. It's already cleansing. It's not going to affect you. So you're still clean and clean. So that's what happens when you take your aloe vera as part of your detox, and it's cleansing you. So you need to take real food. That's where we are. Make sure you give your system real food. Food containing, like I said, you know, saponin, that contains selenium rich foods that are also, you know, malic acids and containing citric acids that can help cleanse your system. Then the third thing about during detox, third tips you need during detox is sleep. You need to sleep well. You need to sleep well, because sleep assists with rejuvenation of cells, and it also helps with the healing and repair of our heart, our muscles, our blood vessels. So aim to sleep 7 to 8 hours every night, because this will actually help you to be younger, to remove stress from you. And then how can this happen? You need to be aware of, have a sleep hygiene, avoid caffeine and other issues that, you know, will tell on your sleeping pattern. You can go down my page, you will see where I talked about sleep, and make sure you follow and read up that page if you're having sleep issues in any way. Then number 4, you need to get outside. let's especially during this lockdown. I'm talking to NG now. Even with the lockdown that you're inside the house, welcome Blessing. Welcome Blessing, you're welcome. I don't know, I don't how you say, can I use raw? Yes, you can use raw aloe vera. If you have aloe vera badamisi, somebody is asking a question. I don't know the one you have, but it's not all aloe vera plants that are healthy. Some are not edible type. I don't know the one you have, and that's why I go with this. It's still #1 all over the world, because I don't know the ones that are edible. I have aloe vera in my house. I don't drink it. I use it for external body things when need be, but I have all, aloe vera by Forever for external and internal that I use. I don't know the plants you have, so you need to go test the one you have. If it's edible, you can go ahead and juice it and drink it. All right, so I said you need to get outside, eat more meals outdoor. Like in my house now, we have a patio where sun comes in. Many times we eat there. In fact, there's no morning I don't spend 1 to 2 hours outside there, because I need that vitamin D that comes from the sun, that early morning time. So try to take food, your breakfast outside. If you have a balcony in your house, put a nice table and a nice chair there, so that the sun can touch you, especially for those people who are having lockdown, who won't need to leave the house. So instead of eating your food, like those of you who are in the office, you go from AC house to AC car to AC office, you don't even have time to go out. Instead of eating your lunch on your desk, you can go for a walk outside and just decide to go to 1 or 2 eateries and relax and eat for a few minutes and come back to the office. You need to breathe in fresh air. You need to breathe in fresh air, because it will help you to feel better. It will help you to be healthier. It will also help your skin when you take in all these vitamins from the sun, early morning and good timing sun. So you need to have all this. Detoxing is not as confusing and as restricted as many people put it. You need to assist your body to naturally detoxify itself, and so that you can boost your system and boost your health and rejuvenate and actually enable your body to do what it's actually supposed to do and make you feel very good, and it will be worthwhile for you. Like I said, we have a group where I'm teaching on detoxification, weight loss, and belly fats, trimming, that you can join if you want to join. All right, so we're going to be looking at some of the benefits of detoxifying your system, and briefly to talk about what we've done today. We've talked about water therapy. We talk about who needs detox, why you need it, the signs that will come up to show you that you need detox. I'm also briefly going to be sharing with us some of the side effects that you can have when you're having detoxification. I remember somebody asked me that question, and I said I was going to share some of those signs that you can have. But I don't know if there's any other question. Let me ask question before I continue. Hey, all the people that want to join the group, don't worry. If you join the group, but it might not be that old one, I don't know. Because we've done a lot in the old group. Maybe we'll just start a new one for you so that you can all move together. Okay, I don't have any question. Anyway, on Thursdays, I've decided that it's not just about our physical health. It's not just about our emotional health. And even for you to be able to be emotionally and mentally healthy, you also need to be financially healthy. So every Thursday 1 p.m, for those of you who want to join me, I'm starting another live broadcast on Thursdays 1 p.m, where we will talk about our financial health. So you can join me if you don't mind. 1 p.m, I'm just going to put up a reminder on Wednesday for those who want to join, so that you can join me and we talk about how I succeeded in 2020 and some other years, and how I had plenty money in my pocket doing what I love doing. So you can join me on Thursdays 1 p.m. if you want to know more about that. All right, Augustina, you want to join the weight loss group? I'm going to put you there. So briefly, if we run through benefits of a holistic natural detox. Number one, it prevents chronic diseases. In one of my videos, I talked about people who allow their bodies, their health to deteriorate. They don't eat well balanced and dense food. They don't detoxify, and then their body will begin to ask, you know, for that, and because they are not giving it, it will become fatigued, tired, and the rest, sending messages to you, but you're not obeying that message. After a long while, the body gets tired, and then chronic diseases like ulcer, diabetes, heart issues begins to come in. So frequent detoxification prevents chronic diseases. Number two, it gives you stronger immunity. Number three, it grants you assistance in losing stagnant weight. Some people will begin to say, you know, I have tried this thing, try that, and this weight is not going. It's because you're clogged. Your system is clogged. You know, your colon is clogged. Some people, like I always ask people, you know how you can test how clogged your colon is, how clogged your system is. Now, you take a big bowl of eba. Let's say there are some people that their eba will be, you know, like maybe 2 of this my hand. They take a big bowl of eba in the night. Let's start from night and go down. Then in the afternoon, they take a big bowl of rice. Then in the morning, they take maybe like this size loaf of bread. And then throughout that day, they will not use the toilet. Or maybe the next day, the people that will come will be like this. Now, ask yourself, somebody who took bread that is this size, rice that is this size, eba that is this size, and put something like this, where is the remaining? Or you think the body, if this body takes all that quantity, then we're going to be like, in fact, you can't imagine the size. So this should tell you that the size of food you eat and the size of, you know, poo you poo, if you put it and one is so much bigger than the other, then there's a problem. And that's why some people are carrying all this in their system. If you're carrying all that in your system, then you will have issues losing weight, because you will have what we call stagnant, you know, and chronic weight that has refused to go. And also when your system is clogged like that and is full, it will not allow digestion. It will not allow even the fresh foods you're eating to go in and give you the nutrients that your body needs. So all these are issues why you need to detox, and that's one of the things that detoxification gives you. All right. Okay, somebody is asking a question. I want to be answering our question, so I won't have to run through. Ma, please, can you take the early morning water before brushing your mouth, or you can drink it before? It depends on you. If you prefer, me, I take it before I brush. I take it before I have my bath. It's the first thing I do. But if you don't feel good taking water before brushing your mouth, brush your mouth before you take it. But the important thing is, before you eat any digestible thing, you need to do your water therapy. All right, I've answered that. So, okay, another benefit of detoxification is also improved quality of life. When you go through quarterly detox or daily detox, you will have a better life. Then also you will have increased energy and stamina. You'll find out that you're hardly tired. You're hardly, you know, you don't wake up in the morning, you're tired. Even by the late in the evening, you're still strong. Then you will be radiant. You will have glowing skin. Your face will be radiant. You will be shining. People that look at you, they'll say, what's happening to you? Because you're removing the toxins from inside, and you're giving your face that glow, giving your skin that glow. You're looking very healthy. Then you will have bright and clear eyes. Not all, you know, some people, they have blood, you know, filled and all those toxins in their eyes that is making them not to see clearly. They're having blood vision, they're having itches, you know. Detoxification helps you to have bright and clear eyes. Also mental clarity. You have mental clarity when you detox frequently, and then you have balanced emotion, not just being moody from here and there, you know, feeling moody all the time. When you detox, you have balanced emotion. You have control of yourself. you're not easily getting angry or depressed, or going into all those emotional issues. Okay, also when you detox, you have balance, you have improved self-confidence, and you are empowered. You feel good. You feel I don't know how to put it, you just feel good with yourself. And then when you detox and you're clean, it helps you to have a healthy habit and a healthy routine, and finally it helps you to have a longevity. It rejuvenates you. It's anti-aging. It helps you to have good life, and you feel good, and everybody around you actually feels good. Of course, we know that one of the basic importance and advantages of detox is getting rid of body, any excess waste from the body, because that's the biggest thing detoxing helps you to do. Most detox programs are designed in a way to stimulate the body to purge itself by helping the liver do what it's supposed to do, and helping the kidney do what it's supposed to do, and your colon to do what it's supposed to do. And colon cleansing is very, very important. Please, our gut is the beginning of health for us, and that's why I always talk about aloe vera gel when I talk about it, and also probiotics or Pro-B. It helps you have good health and helps you have good gut life. That's what it does for you. Okay, for those of us who are in the group, I'll go ahead to continue to teach you what you're supposed to do. But also for those who might not want to be in the group, but you need to know what to do so that you can go ahead and do what you're supposed to do for your detox. So the program is very, very easy. It's not very difficult for you to follow. You do your water therapy in the morning. If you're going through your detox program, you do your water therapy in the morning, and for 3 to 5 days you try to stay away from the foods that will bring in toxin. You try to stay away, to give your body a break, sort of. And giving your body a break, you can either give your body a break by taking vegetable juices, or by taking, like I said, aloe vera gel, or by having some supplements. For those of us who have stubborn fats that need to go, you might need some supplements that you will need to take, and also a kind of a change of lifestyle that you will need. So I just have some of those things to show you. For those of us, some people requested that they want to know what they will need, if they are detoxifying. All right, so a detox pack that I have is Clean 9. Clean 9 detox pack is what my company has made, and I use it 4 times a year. That's my pack for detoxing. It's already opened now. So in it, you have your Light Ultra. This Light Ultra is what you use. Remember, I told us we have 3 meals. This Light Ultra, we take it with our smoothies in the mornings as our breakfast. And imagine that you're taking your ugu, fresh ugu. Fresh ugu is very nutritious. When you cook it, you're reducing the nutrients in it once you put it on fire. So imagine you having fresh ugu and eating fresh ugu every day for the next 9 days or more, or even as long as you can. This is what helps you to have all those fresh ugu, fresh cucumber, fresh moringa, fresh bitter leaf. You blend them and you just add a scoop, and it helps you to have it fresh. All right, then that's maybe like your breakfast. Remember, after your morning therapy that you've had, your water therapy in the morning, then you have your smoothies. Then you can go about in your lunch to take your vegetables like garden egg, like carrots, like cucumber, and then of course remember that your aloe vera gel. This pack has 2 aloe vera gel in it, and it also has a tape you can use to measure yourself before you start. So you have your aloe vera gel in between meals, and then you have your pack. This pack has 3 things in it. It has stem. I brought out the bottle because I usually like doing mine for longer time. It has Garcinia, and then it has Forever fiber in it. So you can actually go for this pack. This pack will give you a thorough 9 days cleansing and detox, and set you back. You will glow. Your skin will be fantastic. you will, all these benefits I've talked about detox, you will have it. But if you don't have the money to purchase that whole pack and you want to say, okay, let me go with the bottles, I always tell people you can either have this or this, the deep pollen or the forever time, and then you can also combine it with your Garcinia. And then for the person that says, oh, I want to do my aloe vera from my house, I have aloe vera plantation, you can just get these 3 and then have your aloe vera from your home as you like it, or lean, also for those of us who want to lose weight. So those are some of the things we do. Then in the night, of course, we also have our cleansing, which you can do either with your cucumber water or you can do it with your aloe vera gel. All these are the benefits we get from the group. So you can put me in the group, and I'm going to also be dropping my phone number in case I don't get to, add you, because it's a WhatsApp group, so I'll need your phone number. So an easier way also you can do this, let me put my phone number. You can just WhatsApp me and ask me add you to the group, and then we can go ahead and add you to the group. So thank you for joining me today. I'm very grateful. On Thursday, I'm going to be bringing to you my testimony of my financial freedom. So if you want to join me, 1 p.m. on Thursday, and we talk about financial health. It's not just all about body health. We also need to have money, ego inside our pockets, so that we'll be able to purchase some of these things, When you have good financial health, then as you're having good physical health, mental health, emotional health, everything combined will make you to be the best you need to be. So thank you for joining me today. Go ahead and put weight loss. You can put replay if you're watching the replay, and you can put weight loss if you want to join the weight loss group, or you can also if you want any of the products, you can call me. I'm giving away at this period a 20% discount for those in the group. You need to be in the group, but usually normally I give 5% discount to everybody, but if you're in the group, I can give you a 20% discount. All right, thank you for joining me today. Bye. Remain blessed. Bye.